In this video, we're going to talk about the premiere dates of some shows we've been waiting for after this. Hello out there, I'm the oldest nerd, and what we've been waiting for has been first the beginning of the Orville, which we've known for some time is going to start at the end of December, the beginning of Doctor Who, which we found out recently is going to start October 7th, and also for the mini episodes, which are called short tracks, that will be part of Star Trek Discovery. Prequels and fill-ins on characters, basically, is what it's going to be about, is what they've told us. But according to TV Line recently, we've been told what those episodes are and when they're going to start. First of all, on October 4th, they'll have the first one called Runaway. And this is going to take place after the events of the first season of Discovery, and we find Ensign now, Tilly, who has encountered an unexpected visitor, according to TV Line, who needs her help. And so that's going to be what the show is about. It'll help develop Tilly's character even more. She's been a very popular character on the show, so that should give us some insight into what drives her and give her a goodly amount of screen time. That's the first one, and that's October 4th. The second one is called Calypso. Calypso is going to feature a brand new character by the name of Hodge. And Hodge finds himself on a deserted ship. He's all by himself, and the only company he has is a computer, an artificial intelligence of some sort. He wakes up in a sick bay. Nothing is familiar to him, and it's an interesting idea on how one finds himself in strange situations and what to do about it, and what kind of bond you can make to a machine. I can see where the parallels to our own time can be talked about here, where we become more and more accustomed to our electronics than sometimes people. So should be an interesting episode. That's on November 8th, and it's called Calypso. Perhaps that's the name of the ship that our new character finds himself on. I don't know if he's going to be used in the regular Discovery series or if this is just a one-off. Who knows? But that's what's going on the second one on November 8th. On December 6th, the episode is called The Brightest Star. And this is the story of Saru. It's backstory. This goes back before the events of Discovery. In fact, before he joined Starfleet, about how he grew up on a planet that had only two species. One of them was the hunter and the other was the hunted. And how he became the only Kelpian to enlist in Starfleet. So we get a lot of what drives Saru, and being probably the most interesting character on Discovery, I'm looking forward to what it is that drives him, what makes him want to do what he does. As in all Star Trek shows, the one character who can show a mirror to humanity, the way Spock did in the original series, the way Data did in The Next Generation, the way Neelix did in Voyager, the way Quark did in Deep Space Nine. These are these kind of characters. They always exist in Star Trek. And Saru, perhaps the most interesting one. He doesn't have any special powers. He doesn't have, other than the ability to sense disaster when it's on its way, which seems to have happened a lot in Discovery. He is just an observer of the human condition. The Brightest Star is December 6th. That'll be the showing of that short trek. Okay, and on January 3rd, there is the show called The Escape Artist, and this one is the one that deals with Harry Mudd. We know the backstory on Harry Mudd. He's kind of a con artist and a rascal, a scamp. someone who's not exactly evil, but not exactly good either. So he's an interesting character, and the way he's portrayed by Rainn Wilson is a great bit of acting. I don't miss Roger C. Carmel a bit, although he did a good job too. But Rainn Wilson has really captured the essence of the character and looks like he's having fun with it. Anyway, in this episode, the escape artist, he is dealing a con somewhere and is trying to get himself out of it. No matter what it's about, I think that it's going to be entertaining. So those are the minisodes, or the short treks as they're calling them, that will be preceding this next season of Discovery. We still don't know when Discovery is going to start the main show, but I'm not going to be too upset if I have these minisodes to look at. They're each about 15 minutes long. I think it'll be something interesting to watch, maybe more interesting than the show was. We'll see. Anyway, all this is coming up on CBS All Access. Of course, if you don't have that and you have BBC America, Doctor Who is coming up on October 7th, and they say that they're going to make all kind of changes to that. They're going to... There was a, well, I'll save that for another, until the next video. And, I want to mention to you that I've just started a podcast. A friend of mine and I have started a podcast. It should be appearing on your favorite podcast aggregator. It's the Oldest Nerd Podcast. My friend, the engineer, and I talk Star Trek Discovery in general for our first podcast. So if you're interested in listening to that, that is out there somewhere. And in the meantime, we have another video coming very soon. So don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss that. And ring the bell also would be very helpful. I'd like to thank everybody who has subscribed so far. We've had a good growth spurt in subscribers. And according to things that I've read, we're about where we need to be in our channel growth. So I appreciate so very much your watching and your subscriptions and all of your messaging and things like that. It's actually a joy to read, a joy to do. So thank you very much, and until next time, don't go far.